Hi, friends. Today we are going to be learning about parts of speech. And so, what are parts of speech? So, we're going to be learning about three parts of speech, which is going to be nouns, verbs, and adjectives. So, let's get started. Nouns. A noun names a person, place, animal, or thing. And the examples are right below. So for a person, we have a teacher, like me, or even a student would be a noun as well. Or another example would be a dog or a cat. So let's brainstorm a couple of these. So can anyone raise their hand and let me know what a noun is? What is an example of a noun? Yes, good job. A pencil. A pencil is a noun because that is a thing. What else? Yes, California, or you could say Arizona. Good job. And that is a noun because it is a place. Good job. We'll write that on our board. And lastly, what is one more? Can I get one more volunteer? Yes, a monkey. A monkey is a noun. Good job. So now I want us to find a few of the nouns that should be in here. Can anyone let me know, raise their hand, where are the nouns in this? Yes. Good job. A forest is a noun. Good job. Now, can I have one more friend share another noun? A cat. Good job. All right. So, what is a verb? A verb is an action word. It tells what something or someone is doing. So, like the first example says bouncing. So, they're bouncing a ball. That is going to be a verb. Or there's a baby crawling, or even someone planting a plant or a flower. Those are all going to be examples of verbs. And so let's brainstorm a couple more verbs. So I'm going to do one, and then we're going to do one together, and then I will have a volunteer. So I'm going to say that playing. When you guys are playing on the playground, that's an example of a verb. Now, what's another one? What about if I say a funny joke? What are you guys doing? Yes, you are laughing. Good job. That is a verb as well. And can I have one volunteer to give me another one? Yes, good job. Running. When you guys are running on the playground or you're doing your laps or anything like that, that is also a verb. And that is because it's telling me or you what you're doing. It's telling someone or something what they're doing. So can we find a couple verbs in this? Yes, good job. Marching. They're marching in the band. Good job. And another one is cooking. When you are cooking something up or baking or any of those things, those are also going to be verbs. And lastly, we have adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. So when we say something is dirty or smelly, or if someone's beautiful or someone's loud or short or quiet, those are all adjectives because they are describing a noun. So can we brainstorm a couple adjectives? Yes, I just said that one. Yes, good job. Tall. When someone's tall or short, those are both going to be adjectives that's describing someone or something. Pretty is another one. Good job. You say those are really pretty flowers. And now can I have one more volunteer? Good job. Yes, a color can also be an adjective. So you're describing what the color is. That is also going to be an adjective. Now we're going to find some adjectives in here. Can anyone find an adjective? Good job. Yes, broken. Broken is an adjective because it's describing the pencil. It is broken. Someone broke in half, so it's a broken pencil. And can anyone do another one? Yes, good job. That was the easy one. The building is tall, and that is describing the building, so that's going to be an adjective. So now we're going to do a parts of speech hunt. So we're going to read the sentence, and then we're going to be dragging either the pink for the nouns, blue for verbs, or purple for adjectives over the correct words. For the first sentence, it says, the old man walked to the store. What are going to be our nouns in this? Can anyone tell me a noun? Or how about I do one first? So I'm going to say that man is a noun. Can anyone tell me what's another noun in this one? Good job. The store. Those are both going to be nouns. So we're going to highlight those pink. And next we're going to do verbs. So walked. The old man walked to the store. That's telling us what he did and how he did it. And any adjectives. Does anyone put any adjectives or see any adjectives in this? Good job. Yes, you're describing the man's not young, he's old. So that's an adjective. My dad is cooking steak for dinner. I'm going to let you guys do this one on your own. Can anyone identify a noun? Yes, dad is going to be one. Good job. Steak is another one. Can anyone tell me one other one? There's one more. Yes, dinner. Good job. So we're going to highlight those pink. Now, anyone know what a verb is for this? What is the dad doing? Is he walking? Is he running? Is he jumping? Good job. He's cooking. He's cooking. Is there any adjectives? No adjectives. So lastly, we're going to do what part of speech is this? So we're going to read the sentence and we're going to drag a check mark to the correct part of speech that's with the word that's underlined. So the first sentence, the caterpillar eats the leaf. Is that a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Eats. The caterpillar is doing what to the leaf? Yes, he's eating it. So what does that mean? Good job. It is a verb. The bear is sleeping. Is bear a noun, a verb, or an adjective? Yes, that is an animal, so that means it's a noun. Good job. Last one. I see the chicks walking. Walking. Is that a noun, a verb, or an adjective? No, it's not an adjective. It's telling us what the chicks are doing. So what does that mean? Yes, good job. That is a verb. All right. So lastly, we're going to do our exit ticket and our independent work for today. So you guys have this worksheet in front of you. So I want you guys to go ahead and cut those words all up at the very bottom. And then we're going to use our glue stick. So we're going to sort those words and sort them into either if they are a noun, a verb, or an adjective. And remember, a noun is a person, place, animal, or thing. A verb is telling us what someone or something is doing. And an adjective is describing a noun. You guys did a great job today. I will see you next week.